Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We are live here on both Facebook and YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hello, we are here again. Today is Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. It is about 5:50 p.m. I do have a few things to share today. I really do encourage you all, if you did not get a chance to listen to last night, Saturday's live, make sure you go on there. Really great live on some continued updates with Celebrity Cruises. But this is a new day because, as I always tell you all, yesterday's price is not today's price. But some of you all have really um, lucked out today, or some of you are going to be really blessed today if you go ahead and catch on to what's going on today. So, for those of you that do not know who I am, but for those that already know who I am, my name is Miss Kim Marie McLeod. Kim Marie McLeod. I put the Marie there because there are a lot of Kim McLeods out here in this world, but they are not me. So I am, I am the real Kim Marie McLeod. I am an independent travel agent here in Harrisonburg, Virginia. My host agency is IntelliTravel. And I just want to come to you today and share some weekly updates, some weekend updates. As some of you may know, some of you may not know, um, my other career, I am a licensed professional counselor. So generally on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I'm very busy with my counseling work. And on Thursdays, I normally use that day as an administration day for my counseling. So I stay fairly busy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And Fridays, I normally don't work and whatnot concerning counseling. Fridays, sometimes I kind of sit on my couch or sit in my bed with my laptop or with my phone and kind of browse through and see what's going on when it comes to travel. Saturdays, I normally try to do the same thing. And Sundays, I normally have church in the morning starting around 10 o'clock. And after church and lunch, I normally don't get home until about 3 or 4 o'clock. So, what I've been doing here in the past few weeks, I've been getting on here on Sundays and it's kind of giving you all a travel update to kind of end out your weekend and also to begin your week when it comes to any travel deals and just kind of giving yourself something to think about on what you may want to do concerning your travel plans. So, with all of that being said, first things first, um, celebrity. As you all know, celebrity. I am I am a certified travel advisor with Celebrity Cruises. And like I've been telling you all, I've been really excited these past few weeks because they have been Celebrity has been having like a lot of really great deals. Okay, really a lot of great deals. Um, y'all are more than welcome to catch like my other videos from, like I said, last night and earlier this week or even last week. I share a lot more details about Celebrity, but just a real quick recap. Celebrity Cruises is a premium line. They're a premium cruise line. They're owned under the Royal Caribbean Group. So you have Royal Caribbean, then you have Celebrity, then you have Silver Sea, which is the ultra luxury line under Royal Caribbean. Celebrity Cruises fit right in the middle of that. It's considered a premium line, more of like a modern luxury. I love Celebrity because you honestly will feel like a celebrity. They do really well with keeping up with their ships. I had an opportunity to experience one of their ships back in November 2024. I experienced the Apex. Really great ship, the Apex. So we have that. So I just want to encourage you all, those of you that have not been able to go ahead and look into the two group cruises for this year with Celebrity. I cannot encourage this more enough for you to do this, okay? So there's two major cruise groups that's happening this year in 2025. So the first one is going to be with Celebrity Silhouette. That is happening in this November 15th through the 23rd. This is for 8 nights, all right? I originally booked this back in July as a travel agent, okay? I've been an independent travel agent since February of 2024. So I booked this cruise originally for Christian singles adults. Unfortunately, I had quite a few people cancel, and I'm realizing this is crunch time. And so we are needing to go ahead and finish booking by July 17th is the last day to complete your booking for this trip. So right now I'm just leaving it open to anyone that knows me, or you are a friend of a friend or a mutual friend. Go ahead and reach out to me and get yourself booked for the Celebrity Silhouette for November 15th to the 23rd. The name of that group is Top Tier Friendship, okay? Top Tier Friendship Cruise, okay? Now, I would need to book you for all the things if you want to be included on this trip. Why should you be part of this trip? Because we survived January throughout November, okay? And hey, for those of us that have worked throughout this year, gone to school throughout this year, we all need a break, okay? We all need a break. So what's going to happen? This, like I said, cutoff is just July. So there's a really recap of this trip in November. Once again, we're selling out November 15th through the 23rd. That is 8 nights. So that's we leave on a Saturday and we come back on a Sunday. All right, that's going to be with the Celebrity Silhouette, and you can actually just Google Celebrity Silhouette or Celebrity Cruises and type in Celebrity Silhouette, and it'll give you all the details about Celebrity Silhouette. I also have those details for you as well. But for you to be part of the group rate, there is an awesome group rate going on right now. There are awesome group rates that's going on right now. I don't feel like there's a need for me to share the group rates on this video today, but I do have those group rates, and those group rates have been locked in since last July. They've been locked in since July 2024. So all you need to do is to reach out to me. All you need to do is call me or text me or send me your email. All that information is in this live video description, okay? It's also on my page. Really easy to get in contact with me. My number is 757-685-2977. Number again is 757-685-2977. My email is beautifultravel247. So that's beautiful, BEAUTIFUL, travel, TRAVEL, 247@gmail.com. Reach out to me if you are interested in booking this travel. Only serious inquiries, okay? Guys, I have shared a lot of information about this particular cruise and sailing, all right? So let me tell you this once again. I have the best deal at this moment. I have the best deal when it comes to this group. I checked it yesterday, and I checked it today, actually. I checked it today, this morning as well. And the regular rate right now for the consumer is going for $1,400 more. The regular price for this particular cruise is $1,400 more than the price that I have set for us. All right. And also, too, to keep in mind, this particular group, the group that I'm hosting, right, Top Tier Friendship Cruise, all right, for any of my friends or any of you and your friends that want to join you and join us, you will get basic Wi-Fi. Okay, if that's your thing. For me, I will not more than likely be on my phones on vacation. I'm normally not really on my phones when it comes to cruises, but you do have that option. You will have basic Wi-Fi, so you're not completely cut off from from the real world. And number 2, you will receive the classic drink package, which includes like your mocktails. It will include like your sodas, your bottled water. So you don't have to worry about paying extra for specialty drinks. Also, too, if you are a coffee or tea person, you will also receive specialty coffee and specialty teas without no extra cost, because that's part of the group package. All right. And I'm telling you, I checked the price yesterday. I checked the price today on the consumer website. And if you was to do this trip by yourself, you will be paying close to $1,400 more just with your basic things. That's not even included with your Wi-Fi and your class and your drink package. Okay, so it's a deal. It's a super deal. And right now, Celebrity's having a summer sale, but specifically to the top tier friendship cruise with the Celebrity Silhouette, leaving November 15th to November 23rd, 8 nights. That is the deal that I have is actually a better deal than what the consumer website has as the summer sale. So I just want to encourage you all. If you're not able to go on this trip, and it's not even that we all know someone that could possibly be interested in this trip. So if you are not able to make it on this trip, I encourage you to definitely share this video. Please share this video, okay? I'm saying one more time, we are leaving November 15th to the 23rd of this year, 2025, with Celebrity Cruises Celebrity Silhouette for 8 nights. We are leaving from Fort Lauderdale. Port Everglades is a very popular cruise port in Florida. One of the busiest cruise ports, a very popular cruise port. They've been doing this for many years. A really great cruise port. I was there, like I said, I was just at that port back in November 2024. The cruise port is only about 10 minutes from the airport. It's in a really great area where there's plenty of hotels, plenty of things to do, plenty of things to eat in that area. Transportation-wise, you can book private transportation, or you can take an Uber, a Lyft, or a taxi to and from the airport, or to or from the cruise port. All right. So we're leaving from Fort Lauderdale, and then we are going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. And we will have 4 days at sea. So there will be 4 days at sea, and it will be 3 days we will be on land. All right. Really great ports. These are considered the ABC Islands. They are very popular islands in the Caribbean. Very sought after islands that people like to go to. And the fact that we're going to be able to go to all three, all part of a package deal. So if you are interested, please make sure you reach out ASAP, because the last day to sign up and to make your payment on this trip is July 17th. July 17th is the absolutely last day to book this trip and to make payment. All right. Your initial deposit is $550, your first deposit. So say if you want to make a deposit today or tomorrow, you would need to make a deposit of $550. How will you do that? You will need to fill out a card authorization form that I can send to you via email. You can fill all that out, or you can also, we can also get on a 3-way call directly with Celebrity Cruises, and you can also make payment with me on the phone, because as your travel agent, you would need to make payments through me. So because if you're trying to call on your own and I'm your travel agent, they will not accept your payment. So you need to make sure that you're making payment through me, and that we've already had a consultation, and that we are aware that you're doing this trip under me and you're part of the group, okay? Because if you get on the consumer website or you make a phone call by yourself, a celebrity, and you book, this trip on yourself, you're on your own, because there's nothing I can do if I'm not signed on as your travel agent. All right. So your initial deposit is $550. And then you have until July 17th to make that official payment. Okay. And then, yeah, so you have that time to make that official payment. And then you have until I think it's August 17th. I think you have until August, if I'm not mistaken, you have until August 17th. If you need to cancel, you can be given a full refund. But anything after that, it goes into like late fees and all that type of stuff. So that's the first cruise trip of this year, November 2025, 15th to the 23rd, Celebrity Silhouette. Come join us. We're going to have so much fun. There's going to be plenty of things to do on the ship. Like I said, your group rate will include your room, your food, your entertainment, all taxes and fees, your gratuities, your basic Wi-Fi, and your classic drink package. Your transportation to the ports. You will be responsible for your own excursions if you choose to do any paid type excursions. But the ship will get you to the ports, okay? So you get all of that with a really, really great, amazing price. At this moment, I have one more. I have one more veranda, which is their balcony. They call their balconies veranda. So I have one more veranda room under the group rate, and I have two inside rooms left, and I have two ocean view rooms. And the ocean view room is just with a window. You cannot open the window. Don't try to open the window, but it just gives you a window that you can see the open seas, okay? The inside room has no windows. You are in a closed space. It gets really dark in there when all the lights are off. I actually did an inside room back in November and I loved it. But this year, I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a risk and I am doing the veranda. This will be my first time ever cruising on the veranda, the balcony. So I'll definitely let you all know how that goes. But those are the rooms that are available. This ship is filling up very, very fast. There are a lot, like most of the rooms are legit booked. Of course, there are travel agents like me that have a certain amount of rooms that are still available. So make sure you reach out to me so you can get locked in with these group rates. I would love it for you all to get locked in into these group rates, okay? Celebrity is a great brand. I talked all about it yesterday, throughout this week, last week. So definitely check out these other videos that I have shared with you all. But I definitely want to encourage you all. If those of you are seeking new friendship or seeking new, want to interact with new people, this is a great cruise to take part in. So I'm going to definitely encourage you all. Let's take part in this, okay? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I got to go check on something really quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I am back, my friends. I am back, my friends. I am back, my friends. Thank you. Just some special shout outs. Thank you, Tenon. Thank you, Brendan, for tuning in. Thank you, Tito and Tabby, for tuning in. So, as we're talking about the celebrity silhouette, for those of you that may not know a lot about celebrity silhouette, I want to just go to their website really quick and just share something really quick about them. So let me go to their website here, and I just want to share a couple of things with you about them. How's it doing that? Let's see here. Discover cruising. Would that be in here? About cruising? Let's see. I'm just looking at something really quick here on their website. I just want to share with you all. Just give me a moment here. Okay. Hey, Mother. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just sharing a few things about celebrity for those of you that don't know, and I'm trying to get y'all to go on one of these cruises, Mom. I'm trying to convince you all. So one of the things just want to share with you all with celebrity. So once again, I am a certified travel advisor with Celebrity. I've done my 2024 training. I've done my 2025 training. Every year they want you to renew your training. So one of their main tagline is "Nothing comes close." Okay, you will never want to vacation any other way. And I'm telling you, I have read that back in November of 2024. But just a recap of who Celebrity is, like who we are. So who we are according to Celebrity. So Celebrity is different, as in you will never want to vacation any other way. Kind of different. Every detail is elevated beyond what you ever thought a vacation could be. You enjoy the intimate feel and thoughtful service of a smaller ship, the variety and excitement of a bigger one, and experiences you won't find anywhere else. So if you want to explore the world and get away from it for a little while, nothing comes close to Celebrity Cruises. And I can 100% tell you that about their fleet. They have world-class architects, interior designers, and landscape artists have created the most inspiring spaces at sea. Their fleet, they say step on board and discover spaces that engage on every level. Life on board, your batteries need a recharge, but you want to be out and about. Choose from our uncanny resort deck, one-of-a-kind lawn club, or a chic rooftop terrace, or feel free to unwind poolside. Mosey into a hot tub or two before grabbing a bite and a drink at the Mask Grill. Why Celebrity? Okay, Celebrity Cruises exist because we believe in opening up the world. We know that travel makes us better, every one of us. And y'all know I've been preaching this to y'all for a very long time. We are here to help vacationers understand the value of travel. And like I told y'all before, I will always have the best deal from you all, and I will always have the best deal based on best value and best quality. Our cruises, according to Celebrity, this is according to Celebrity, our cruises encourage, and quote, this is all quoted by Celebrity. So our cruises encourage people to sail beyond their own borders and expand their horizons. Okay. Also, Celebrity says this: there's so much to look forward to on the Celebrity cruises. Sorry, there's so much to look forward to on a celebrity cruise vacation. Spa days, shore excursions, cocktails before dinner and after, mouth-watering meals. We can go on. Cruise planners, me, your certified travel advisor. Cruise planner helps you arrange every detail before you even set the minute you step on board and every minute that follows. And because I will gather will include your taxes and your fees, your port fees. It will include your gratuities. You can also include any add-ons if you want to include, like I said, basic Wi-Fi or any drink packages. You can also book excursions, before you even leave for your cruise. All right. Celebrity care. So this is quoted by Celebrity. We believe making our mark on the world means leaving less of a footprint. While we strive to provide you the best vacation possible, we also care about making positive changes in the lives of our guests and employees, as well as sustaining the environment to leave the world a better place. And one of the things I really enjoy, this is me speaking, this is your certified travel advisor speaking. One of the things I really enjoy about Celebrity is when I was with them back in November, I can really notice that Celebrity takes very good care of their crew. You can tell that Celebrity cares about their crew. Okay. You can always tell. And I think that you can kind of tell with most places that you go to, but I can definitely notice that. I met people that, like, my favorite dinner waiter. He was in the Tuscan, and his name was Eritas. And he's from Kenya. And he told me he was with Celebrity for 12 years, and he absolutely loved it. And you could tell that he absolutely loves what he do. He absolutely loves it. And not even that he loves what he do. He was such a grateful person. He showed a lot of gratitude just being able to be part of Celebrity and just being, having the role and a position that he had. So it was just really nice to meet people like that. Like, my room attendant was really great. You could tell he was really happy because he had just got on board with Celebrity Apex. He used to work on Celebrity Silhouette, and he was really excited because Celebrity Apex was a newer ship than Celebrity Silhouette. So he was really excited to take part of Celebrity Apex. And I would hear, like, staff crew talk throughout the week, and they would talk about how they would try their best to work, to be really great workers. So they're able to go on, like, I guess more sought after ports and ships, the newer ships. So you could tell, like, of course, everybody has their days, right? Everyone has their up days. You're going to have your great days. You're going to have your bad days. That's everyone with any type of work. But I would say overall, you can tell that's part of the culture of Celebrity Cruises, that they really, really love what they do. They was very appreciative. You could tell they're well taken care of on their ships. So, as you all know, Celebrity, they go to Alaska, and I'll talk about that too. I actually have a couple right now that's booked on Alaska cruise for next May and June. They go to the Caribbean. Celebrity goes to Europe. They go to the Mediterranean. They go to the Bahamas. They go to Northern Europe. They go to the Galapagos. They go to Australia and the South Pacific. They go to Asia. They go to Mexico. They go to Bermuda. So many great places that Celebrity goes to. And also, too, to take notice of, I think it's very important to also recognize that Celebrity in 2024, they won a Forbes Travel Guide Award, and it was recommended as well by Forbes back in 2024. Some other rewards back in 2023, feature awards, 14 consecutive years of being rated for 2023 best cruise line in Europe for 14 consecutive years. Celebrity Cruises had been rated the best cruise line in Europe from Travel Weekly's Reader's Choice Awards. Also, for 11 consecutive years, Celebrity up until 2023, they was awarded the Award of Excellence from the Wine Spectre Restaurant Wine List Awards. Also in 2023, for 16 consecutive years, they was rated Best Premium Cruise Line by the Travel Weekly's Reader's Choice Awards. Okay. So they have other awards that they've done in 2021 and 2020. Also, to point out some others from the year 2023, just want to make mention of. They also won in 2023 Gold Award website, the celebritycommitment.com, from Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. 2023, they won the Gold Award for Spa Design, the Spa on Celebrity Reflection, Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. 2023, the Gold Award Restaurant Design for the Normandy Restaurant by Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. 2023, Gold Award Restaurant Design, Fine Cut Steakhouse on the Celebrity Edge class from Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. So, like I said, what I've been sharing with you all is true. 2023, they won the Gold Award for Shore Excursions, Private Journeys, Travel Weekly's Magellan Award, okay? They also had a similar award for shore excursions, the Gold Award for Small Group Discoveries by the Travel Weekly's Magellan Award. Also, the 2023 Gold Award Restaurant Design for the Luminae at the Retreat. So that's their first class suites. The suites, which is their retreat, they have a restaurant of their own, and that won Gold Award Restaurant Design. Okay. Also, 2023 Gold Award for entertainment. So a lot of great rewards, and I love to see it. 2023, they won the award, Gold Award for Premiership for Celebrity Apex. So lots of rewards. They have the receipts to tell you. So once again, for those that are interested in the celebrity silhouette, I just want to share a few things with you all for the celebrity silhouette. Also, too, because we're going on the celebrity silhouette, right? So I'm trying to find a celebrity silhouette. Celebrity silhouette. Where are you? Where art thou? My computer, I'm sorry, guys. Computer kind of have sticky keys here. So let me see if I could type it in here. Silhouette. Where are you? Why is it doing this? Celebrity silhouette. There are you. There aren't you. Celebrity silhouette. So let's just kind of do a little rundown with celebrity silhouette here. So accommodations. This is directly from the celebritycruises.com, the silhouette ship that we're going to be going on. So accommodations from a fresh new look, rivaling the world's best boutique hotels, to our EXL bedding featuring cashmere mattresses you won't find anywhere else. Every detail of our staterooms have been elevated, every comfort refined. Food, eat and drink, savor remarkable culinary adventures that satisfy your wanderlust and your appetite every night, from meals at Long Club Grill, Chef's Table by Daniel Boulou. Of course, we have the main dining room that comes within your fare. Things to do, onboard activities and entertainment will make your vacation an unforgettable adventure. All right. Also, too, if you're interested in the spa and fitness, they do have a workout room. They do have a gym that comes included with your fare that is complimentary. That's open, I think it's 24/7. They also have a spa that you will need to pay extra for to enter to the spa area and get any treatments that you would like. That is extra for you. But with that, according to Celebrity, Quote, our holistic experience begins the moment you step on board. With the ocean as the backdrop to your wellness journey, whether you seek or desire activity, there's no better way to find your ultimate state of well-being than miles away at sea. And also, too, for those of you that need more accessibility, just know every effort, according to Celebrity, every effort is taken to deliver easy ship access and an unrivaled cruise vacation for our guests. All right. So just want to share this insert here about learn more about Celebrity Silhouette. Quote, set sail on Celebrity Silhouette and discover amazing enhancement at every turn. You'll relax in transformed staterooms that are so gorgeous you may never want to leave your room. Gather for a toast at the newly reimagined Passport area and Craft Social, a cool and casual spot. Shop in exciting new boutiques featuring the hottest designers, and the spa on Silhouette is taking rejuvenation to new heights with new spa treatment rooms, new flooring throughout, and much more. Your next vacation aboard Celebrity Silhouette is bound to be even more stunning now than ever before. Discover how the world's best premium cruise line becomes more incredible than ever. All right. Celebrity Silhouette, quote, Celebrity Silhouette is selling with Starlink, the world's most advanced broadband satellite internet, to bring you high-speed connectivity for a better onboard experience. And once again, for those of you that's going to be booking this group cruise on the Silhouette, you will receive basic Wi-Fi as part of your plan. So some facts about the Celebrity Silhouette. It holds 2,902 people. It weighs 122,210 tons. Its length is 1,047 feet. Beam is 121 feet, and cruising speed is 24 kits. Okay. Celebrity Silhouette reviews in itself. These are reviews just for Celebrity Silhouette. So up to 2021, they won 14 consecutive years of Best Premium Cruise Line by the Travel Weekly's 19th Annual Reader's Choice Awards. And then in 2021, up to 9 consecutive years, they won the Award of Excellence, Celebrity Silhouette, the Wine Spectre, Spectre Restaurant Wine List Awards. And in 2021, they won the Silver Award for Premium Ship for Celebrity Silhouette, Travel Weekly's Magellan Awards. All right. And just looking at some reviews right now, directly on celebritycruises.com, their main consumer website. At this moment, they have 5-star reviews of 36,873 people and 4-star ratings of 10,000 people and 280. Fairly decent review. So out of 5 stars, overall they rank about 4.6, which is fairly decent, fam. Fairly decent. I would have to say so. I think it's a fairly decent rating. And like I said before, my Celebrity Apex room attendant was on the Silhouette, I think, for like 2 years, and they said they actually liked it and enjoyed it, and they told me that I was going to actually enjoy it. I want to see, is there anything else I'm missing on here when it comes to the Silhouette here? Like I mentioned to you, I think I mentioned all of this already to you all. And by the way, they have been refurbished. They have a grand foyer. This grand foyer, according to them, is quote, our stunning foyer greets you with spectacular staircase, marble floors, and the first panoramic ocean view glass elevators at sea. They have a lawn club, which is, quote, a freshly manicured lawn on the highest deck on the ship. Enjoy casual outdoor activities at the country club atmosphere, and let the grass between your toes take you places no cruise has ever gone. So people could play games up there. There's also a theater screen where they have movies throughout the day and at night. Also the pool deck. Spend the day by the pool. This is quote by Celebrity. Spend the day by the pool, relax with a book, or have a bite at the grill. Enjoy the music from the bandstand and dance your heart away at the dance floor for a refresher. Take a dip in the pool or rejuvenate at the whirlpool. And also too, they do have a solarium as well. So Celebrity, they have an outdoor pool and they also have an indoor pool. So the indoor pool, that area is called the solarium, and it's according to Celebrity, it's fine true poolside serenity at the solarium, featuring gorgeous pools, sparkling waterfalls, thickly padded lounge chairs, and this is adults only policy. So now kids are allowed to be in there between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., but any other time there's not supposed to be kids there. Tranquility is always just a few steps away. Then you have the retreat deck, which I'll do another video specifically on the retreat, which is their first class. So they have conference centers there. They have the library. Like I said, lots of restaurants to eat. Ocean View Cafe with their buffet. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. Just want to make sure I give you all the information you need to help you decide on this cruise. So I just want to share this insert as well when it comes to the food. So according to Celebrity, what you eat on vacation is almost as important as where you go. And on every Celebrity vacation, we bring both those things together perfectly. The captivating scents and flavors of your dining experience would transport you to new places without even leaving your table. On Celebrity Silhouette, you will embark on a culinary journey like no other, featuring specialty restaurants and an array of lounges, and every experience will excite you palate and leave you wanting more. Our menus are inspired by the amazing regions we visit around the world. Our global culinary ambassador, world-renowned Chef Daniel Boulou, also creates new exclusive signature dishes for guests of Luminate in the chef's table experience. There's something to please every palate, along with our top culinary talent on board who prepare for the daily dishes fresh daily using locally sourced ingredients. You'll enjoy the best dining experience at sea. So, of course, you have your main restaurant that comes with your fare. So you'll be able to get dinner, and I think sometimes they may serve breakfast. And then you have the Ocean View Cafe as well that you can go there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. And there's also the Mass Grill that serve more like burgers and hot dogs and French fries and whatnot. And then you have Cafe El Baccio, where you can get your specialty coffees and teas and other snacks. And the snacks there comes included with your fare as well. And there's other restaurants too that you can pay extra for if you want to choose to go on with the Celebrity Silhouette. So room service, quote from Celebrity, turn your stateroom into a private dining room with one phone call, whether you crave a gourmet breakfast or bed or leisurely lunch, or intimate dinner, or even a late night snack, or dedicated staff at your service. We completely understand why you wouldn't want to leave your stateroom. So immerse yourself and enjoy a carefully crafted meal delivered right to your door. And there are complimentary items for room service, but please note some items are an extra charge if you choose to do room service. But outside of room service, there's plenty of things that you can, of course, eat as well. All right, so just a reminder, fam. Just a reminder that I have one more veranda room, which is a balcony. I have one more left on the group rate, and I have 2 more ocean view rooms left, and I have 2 more inside rooms. Each room has its own bed. If you choose to share a room, the beds can split into 2. Each room will have its own private bathroom with a shower, toilet, and sink. All right. And so, yeah. So I think that's all for Celebrity Silhouette. I think I shared a lot with Celebrity Silhouette. So that's cruise group number 1 for this year. And like I said before, for those of you who are listening, if you're unable to make it to this November cruise, please do your best to share this video with your family and friends, because there's a really good chance, there's probably 100% chance that someone that you know is interested in this particular cruise. And I know you will not be disappointed in going. Okay. Now, for those of you that's plan on going in November and also want to go in December, or those of you that cannot go in November but want to go in December, I have a second group that I am hosting this year as well in December with celebrity cruises as well. Okay, so what's happening is celebrity reflection. So we're doing December 12th to December 15th. It's 3 nights. 1, 2, 3 nights. We will be leaving on Saturday. So we'll be leaving Saturday. No, Friday. I think we leave Friday actually. I'm sorry. When is the 12th? Oh, I gotta check on that. When is the December 12th? Can't remember. Was that Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah. Friday. It's a Friday actually. So with celebrity reflection, we will be leaving. Going to my calendar here. Yeah, we'll be leaving on a Friday. So we will leave December 12th and we come back that Monday, the 15th. We'll come back that morning, December 15th. So we'll be gone Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days, the 12th, 13th, and 14th. We come back on the 15th, okay? It's 3 nights, 12th, 13th, 14th. We're staying 3 nights. We come back on the 15th. So this particular group here is a reflect with friends, okay? Reflect with friends, and it's a perfect trip for those of you that need that time to rest, reflect, refresh right before the Christmas holiday. Okay, so this is after Thanksgiving, of course. So many of us have returned back to work for a week or 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. And now this is like the in between season before we celebrate Christmas. Because when we look at our calendar, let's look at our calendar for a moment to make sure we have our facts right. So, like I said, the group for November, we're leaving that 15th, right? We come back that 23rd, the week of Thanksgiving. So we will celebrate Thanksgiving that last week of November. Thanksgiving is November 27th, okay? And then more than likely, I know myself and many of you will be returning back to work on December 1st. December 1st lands on a Monday. And so with that, many of us will be going to work that first week of December and that second week of December. So, and then we know Christmas is on December 25th, and we know Christmas Eve is the 24th. So when we return back to work December 1, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 3 full weeks before the Christmas week, okay? So I feel like this is a perfect time and a perfect type of cruise to take right before the busyness of Christmas. Now, for me, I have learned a long time ago that I no longer stress myself out for the Christmas holiday. I keep things fairly laid back and chilled when it comes to the Christmas holiday. I am very particular about what I do for my Christmas holiday because I have to preserve my mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. So I am very particular on what I choose to do for Christmas. Now, whatever you choose to do, I think it would be great before you allow for yourself to give yourself so much, before you allow for yourself to give so much of yourself to your work, to your friends, to your church, to family, and all this type of stuff. Make sure you're giving some of that time to yourself too, and making an investment for yourself for Christmas. And I really believe this particular trip, this particular cruise group for December, I think it's great to have for your own personal Christmas gift for yourself. And I've called this group Reflect with Friends. Reflect with Friends. I think it's great timing. Like I said, it's 2 weeks away. It's 2 full weeks. So 1, 2, yeah, it's 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, and it's about a week and a half before Christmas. So it's that in between weekend. It's nothing long extended. So many of us are able to do this and won't have to miss out a lot of work. I know many of you on here, you have your weekends off. And those that don't have your weekend off, I'm sure you're able to take off a weekend for this month. But like I said, it's only 3 nights. So technically, like I said, it's that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We come back that Monday. So for those of you that work Monday through Friday, the only days that you will need to take off is that Friday and that Monday. Depending on where you live in the United States, you can very well possibly choose to work on that 15th. If you are living in Florida, there's a really good chance that you can actually choose to return back to work on that Monday, the 15th, if you absolutely need to. What I'm choosing to do is I generally, like I already mentioned to you all earlier in this video, I generally work my counseling business Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays with meetings. And then on Thursdays, I use as an administration day. So what I would do this time, I would do my best to complete all of my administration work on that Wednesday, and then I'll fly out on that 11th to be in Fort Lauderdale, and then we can cruise out on the 12th. So I technically, the only day I would be needing to take off is that Monday because I live in Virginia, and there's absolutely no way that I'm going to push myself and stress myself out trying to return back to work on that 15th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to work that Tuesday and work that Tuesday through that Thursday. So if there's any meetings that I'm unable to make on that Monday, I'll just move those meetings on that Tuesday, Wednesday, or that Thursday. And so really, this can really be done, family and friends. This trip, if you cannot go to November, I know a lot of you can do the November trip, but for those of you that really are unable to do the November trip, I really believe you can definitely make this December trip happen. Okay, like I said, that is because today is June 22nd. So you literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 whole months. 1, 2, 3. So you have 5 months and 3 weeks to make this trip happen. And I know many of you can do it. And I want to share some facts about this trip here that's going to actually help you all. And like I said, for those that are listening, if you're unable to make this trip, just because you're not able to make it, do not gatekeep. Don't leave this trip closed. All right. Share this information. You can call me. You can text me at 757-685-2977. My number again is 757-685-2977. My email is beautifultravel247@gmail.com. So that's beautiful, BEAUTIFUL, travel, TRAVEL 247@gmail.com. Reach out to me and I will help you get yourself booked. Now, fam, those of you that's listening right now, I will have to share this again. Yesterday's price is not today's price. But some of you actually really, God is really blessing you today because yesterday's price is actually today's price for the celebrity reflection trip. So the celebrity reflection trip that's happening December 12th to the 12th through the 15th, because we're coming back that Monday. So we are leaving from Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades port, very popular port, the same port that the November trip is leaving from. We are going from, this is Celebrity Reflection. So we're leaving from Fort Lauderdale. We are then going to Key West, Florida. And then we are going to Bimini, Bahamas. We're going to 2 ports in 3 days. All right. So on that, we leave that Friday, the 12th, that 13th, we will be in Key West for the day. Then on the 14th, that Sunday, we will be in Bimini. And then that Monday, we will be back in Fort Lauderdale to head back home. Really, like I said, a really quick trip. but just enough for you to rest, for you to reflect, for you to refresh, and get yourself ready and prepared for the Christmas season. Because when you return back to the States, to your real world on December 15th, you would literally only have a week left. You only have a week to get through your work, to get through the mundane things of your household, okay? To get things done with your family before Christmas, okay? Because this year for Christmas, I'm taking off that whole week like I did last year on a Christmas week. Because Christmas Eve starts on a Wednesday. Christmas Eve is December 24th. Christmas Day is the 25th on a Thursday. So honestly, there's no purpose of me working that Monday and Tuesday. I'm just gonna take off that whole week and take off the whole week of that following week as well. And I will not be returning back to work until January 5th in 2026. And we're gonna start it all over again. So, fam, I just want to encourage you to plan accordingly. Okay? Plan accordingly. All right? These things will not happen without planning. Planning is key. Organization of planning is key. All right? I want to help you all that are interested in travel, that's interested in cruising. You can make this happen. I was very detailed last night on my live. For those of you who have not listened, I encourage you to go ahead and listen to that. It will bless you. It will help you to help you with planning this trip, this December trip. You can do this, family and friends. If you are a friend of mine, you are welcome to join me on Reflect with Friends December trip, December cruise with celebrity reflection, okay? If you are listening to this and you consider yourself a friend of mine and you have a few other friends, you have one friend or you have two friends or you have three friends, or you just have friends in general that may be interested in this sailing, let's go ahead and book this together. So today's price, God's really blessed you all, because this does not happen very often. So yesterday's price is actually today's price for Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. Now, fam, if you're listening to this Monday, 2023, please note yesterday's price may not be today's price. Okay, so this is today's price for an inside room for one person. So this is based on one person. So for an inside room for one person, your room, your food, your entertainment, your ports, your gratuities, your taxes and fees, your port fees, all of that comes out to be $542.29. That is today's price right now, $542.29. Okay, I did a breakdown last night as well. I'll just go over a quick breakdown with you again. So if we do $542.29 divided by 3, that gives us $880.76. We just round that up to $181. Like I said last night, if you was to travel to Fort Lauderdale or practically anywhere in Florida or anywhere in Virginia or North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Jersey, New York, I'm going to tell y'all right now, you're not going to find anywhere, more than likely, you're not going to find anywhere that has really great premium type of accommodations, okay? Your food is included, your taxes included, your gratuities included, all for $181 a night. We're talking, all of this is included a night, $181 a night. In this real world, most places you will be spending at least $230 a night somewhere that's decent. So technically, we're already in a green. We're already in a green with this trip, okay? Like I said, everything's included in that $542.29 price. Like I said, your room included, your food, your entertainment. And mind you, when it comes to the drinks, it's completely up to you if you want to upgrade your drinks to like a certain package. But note, there's complimentary like juices and coffees and teas that's already available to you. that it's up. The choice is absolutely yours if you want to upgrade, or if you just want to purchase, specialty drinks a la carte, you can do that too. But just note, with the $542.29, your food, you do have many complimentary items to be able to eat, all right, and be able to stay hydrated as well. Anything extra outside of that 542, of course, is your excursions. If you choose to do an excursion in Key West or Bimini, you have that option, okay? But within that $542.29, like I said, your room is covered. Like I said, each room will have a king size bed. If you have, and I'll go over the price for two people, but I'm talking about if it's just you have a king size bed. Okay, you have a inside room. This is for an inside room in particular. Of course, it will be more money if you choose it. I'll choose another room, and I'll go over those too. But this is for the inside room. That will be 500. That will be your room with a king size bed. You have like a little office area. You have your own bathroom with a shower, toilet, and sink. You have a room attendant that will come in and clean your room once or twice a day, or just per request. That will also cover all your food. That will cover your entertainment. It covers your taxes and fees and port expenses. What else are we missing here? All of your entertainment for $542.29 for 3 nights. For each night, we divided $542.29, and it came out to be, rounding up, $181 a night. $181 a night. And this is not happening until December. Like I said, you all have 5 months and 3 weeks to make this happen. Now, the deposit for this particular trip, because they are having a summer sale right now. Celebrity is having a very hot. I love the sale that they have been having for the past 2 weeks. Celebrity Cruises, they have been on it with these summer sales for the past 2 weeks, okay? They have been on it, going on 3 weeks. I think this would be like 3 weeks that they've been doing these sales. I mean, these sales are amazing. They had the flash sale, they had the summer sale, they had the Father's Day weekend sale. These sales are so unheard of right now. It is these sales are incredible. And right now, the minimum deposit right now is $100 per person. So if you're doing this all by yourself, you would need to make a deposit of $100. All right. Now, the other option is, if you want this room, okay, let's say that you want to jump on this December cruise, this December 12th cruise, right? And as of today, this Sunday, today, like I said, this price is not guaranteed for tomorrow on Monday, June 23rd. When Monday hits, when that clock strikes 12 a.m., June 23rd, 2025, the price can be higher or the price can be lower. Maybe the price can stay the same. We don't know. I'm not privy to that information. But something that I do stand on, Celebrity stands on best price guarantee, okay? And I always tell you all, I will always have the best deal for you all, best on best quality and best value. So let's just say that you want to go on this trip. You feel like everything I said to you resonated with you, you can relate to. But as of today, this Sunday, you don't have $100 to make your deposit, but you will have that $100 this week. Guess what? Based on this summer deal right now, this summer sale, Celebrity is willing to hold your reservation. That means holding this price, holding the room that we will pick together, holding your specific room, holding this price of $542.29. They're willing to hold it for you until this Friday, June 27th, by 10:59 p.m. You will have to make this payment no later than 10 o'clock on Friday, June 27th. I know a lot of you all get paid on Fridays. Right? And I understand it's the last Friday of the month, and I know many of us have to pay our rent next week. I understand that. But it's $100. It's $100. 100. That's it. That's it. And then you can start planning on how to pay this off. So if I'm speaking to you, and I know I'm speaking to somebody right now. I know I'm speaking to somebody right now that needs that time of reflection with yourself, that time of reflection with the Lord. You need a time of reflection with your friends. You just need the time to be with the Lord and be with nature and be out in the open sea. You just need that time to enjoy yourself at Key West and Bimini, Bahamas. You just need that time to not be concerned with your household responsibilities. You just need that time to just be pampered and treated well. You just need that time to be able to sleep in a little bit. That time to just have that uninterrupted time of sleep, that time to you can actually reflect and process on what happened for Thanksgiving. You can reflect and process what happened that first week of December, and you can actually process on how are you going to move forward for the rest of December, and giving yourself that opportunity to be in a good headspace to prepare for whatever you choose to do for your Christmas holiday. There's 3 nights, folks, to do that, okay? Technically, you have 4 nights because I encourage everybody to come in a day early, but we could talk about that later because I definitely require everybody to come in to port a day early, okay? But anyways, I know this resonates with somebody because I know it resonates with me, and I know it resonates with at least one other person right now. And like I said, everyone that's listening, I know you all know one other person that would be interested in this. So let's just say, like, you will need to book this. Like, it's 6:57 p.m. right now, June 22nd. You will need to let me know. You would need to let me know about like 10 o'clock this evening at the latest that you want to book this at this $542.29 rate, because I can go ahead and hold this room for you, hold the rate, and then you will make a promise that you plan on paying the $100 deposit on this upcoming Friday, June 27th, before 10 o'clock p.m. Now, let's say you do that. I'm going to help you out on paying this off. So $542.29. This is how we're going to pay this off. Madam or sir, this is how we're going to pay this off. So let's say you pay that $100 next Friday or today, because I know many of you got it. I know many of you got $100 in your checking or your savings account that you can surely put towards this trip. So let's say we minus $100 deposit, so that leaves you at $442.29 to pay. The due date for this trip is September 28th. That is the due date. September 28th is the due date. All right? That's the due date. That's it. September 28th is the due date. It's the due date. That's the due date because it's 90 days prior to, because no, October, November, yeah. So that's the due date. So that means if you make the $100 deposit on the 27th, let's say you don't make another deposit to the following week. So that means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let me do this again. How many weeks we have after next week? So let's say you make another deposit, make another payment the first week of July. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 13 weeks. So let's divide that by 13. So $442.29 divided by 13. That's $34 a week after you make your minimum deposit. That's $34 a week for 13 weeks. $34. And guess what? Your December 12th trip with Celebrity Reflection will be paid. This is easy, folks. This is easy. And if you have not already done this, one of my pieces of advice for you to plan and to save for travel is to open up a checking and savings account specifically for travel and entertainment. Okay? So I'm going to highly encourage you all to make sure you do that, all right? please go ahead and do that if you have not already done that, okay? Because that's what's going to help you. And each week, say if every time you want to get paid, because if you get paid every week, that means you put away $34. But let's say you get paid every other week, we would need to divide that by 7 weeks. So that would be $63. Let's say you only get paid once a month. That would mean you would make another payment for July, August, September. So that would be 3 months. That would break it down to 3 months. That would be $147 a month. So however way you want to do it, either you want to divide it by the $34 a week, or you want to break that up in half, divided by 7 weeks. That's $63 every other week, or you want to do it by the month, because we have 3 more months. So yeah, so we have July, August, September, July, August, September. Okay, 3 months divided by 3 months, that's $147 a month. So however way you want to do that, but you can, when you get paid, after you give your tithes, your offerings, after you take care of all your major bills of your household and things like that, and of course, we've got to work on a budget here, right? Everyone should have a budget on here, and which you know what's coming in and you know what's going out. You can, share your card information on the card authorization form, giving me authorization to charge your card, and or you can get on the phone with me, with Celebrity, and you can make direct payment as well, okay? But you can do this. You can do this, fam. I know many of you can do $34 a week for 13 weeks. $34 a week for 13 weeks. 34 times 13, $442. Fam, I know you can do this. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. A great time. Like, come on, guys. Great time to reflect, to rest, to reset, to refresh, to refocus with yourself, with the Lord, with great friends. You have the potential of meeting new friends or just connecting with your old friends, right? You can make this trip however way you want to make this trip. Or let's say that you don't want to really mingle and hang out with people. Maybe we just want to do this completely solo. I am here for it, okay? I'm your advocate. I am your travel advisor, travel agent in this. I will help you along the way, all right? I want you all to be in a great mindset for yourself, as you're embarking the holiday season, okay? I know the holiday season can get very stressful, and this is why I have chosen to do the things that I'm doing now when it comes to the holiday season, okay? I don't run around anymore with trying to go to store, buy this, and buy that, and do this, do that for Christmas. I don't do that anymore, okay? I have that time with myself, have that time with the Lord, and as the Lord leads me on what he wants me to do during the holiday season, I do it. And I just noticed towards the end of the year, what I need rest. I need rest towards the end of the year, okay? Because I have worked all throughout the year, all right? And so I need that last part of the year to be more of a reset for me. I need it to be chilled. I need it to be relaxed. I need to have peace, right? I need to give myself that time to process what even happened all throughout the year and help me to make sure I'm in alignment and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do for the next year, for 2026. So I think I really believe that the Lord has shared this trip with me a few weeks ago. And I'm just thankful that I can, help you all on this trip. We're going to have a great time. It's just going to be a real chill, relaxed time. We're all going to rest. We're just going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to be glad that we did it. And then we're going to be glad to get back to work for that 1 week before Christmas. And when Christmas comes, we already know that we already did something for ourselves. So anything extra is just going to be a bonus, right? So let's do it, fam. Let's do that. So that's for the inside room. That's an inside room. So what I'm going to do is to really quickly here, I'm going to also share with you all what's the cost for the other rooms. Like I said, right now, the price that I shared with you right now is for an inside room. So what I'm going to share with you right now is I'm going to share the other prices. So for the ocean view room, for the Celebrity Reflection, this is for the 3-night cruise. So if you're still one person, if you want the ocean view room, that room is going for, you have two choices. You have the ocean view stateroom, you have the prime ocean view stateroom, which I think is just a little bit more room that you may have, or it's like a different floor of the ship. So, and these rooms are booked out, to be honest with you. Like for the ocean view room, the only floor is available is the 3rd floor right now. So, and I'm looking at the consumer website right now. This is the consumer website. This is the website that you would look at directly, right? I have my own portal, travel agent portal, but I'm not looking at that right now. I'm looking at the consumer just to let y'all know what y'all would see. And we will add the gratuities. The gratuities is only $54, but that's included in I added it in the fare. So if you're one person, you want the ocean view room, that comes out to be $689.29. $689.29 divided by 3 nights, that comes out to be $229 a night. That's fairly market rate for like a basic hotel, but once again, it's still a really good value because everything's included in that. So let's go back to selecting a room and let's see what is the balcony room for just one person. Let's see what's the balcony room. Let's see what the balcony room is. Let's check this out. What is the balcony room? The balcony room, it looks like it is going for the regular balcony room. The veranda, they call it the veranda. So, oh wow, there's actually still some great rooms left for the balcony actually, guys. There's some really great rooms available. So let's pick one of the rooms. I see some rooms in the midship for the balcony. So some of you may be really interested in maybe doing the balcony, doing the veranda. I'm trying to get used to saying that, the veranda. So that is going to be for $804.29. That's for one person. If you was going to do a room by yourself, $804.29 divided by 3 nights, that come out to be $268 a night, which is, I think, is a great deal. I still think that's a really, really great deal. Because like I said, everything's included. Your room, your food, your entertainment, your taxes, your fees, your gratuities, all of that is included. So it comes out to be $268 a night. I think that's still a great deal for a veranda. Me personally, I ended up just doing the inside. I just want, like I said, this is just a quick trip for myself. So I just chose to do the inside. But for those of you that want to experience the veranda, the balcony, you might want to consider this. All right. And then I want to go to a couple other rooms too that you can choose from. So we already did the inside, we did the ocean view, we did the veranda. The other choice of room is the concierge class. They just get like more of a you just get a dedicated concierge service. But if you're coming with me, you kind of have an advocate already. But these rooms are a little bit more, of course. So let me know if you want to do that. But you still just have the balcony as well. So let's go to the other one. The other one is aqua class. So with the aqua class rooms, what you normally will have available to you, the huge thing is that you normally have access to the spa, okay? You will have, they call it the Persian Garden, which is the spa. So you will have access to that and for no extra cost. And you will also have your own dining room at Blue. All right. So those are some perks for you to do the aqua class. And I'll tell you the price on that for one person. Let's see what they have on here for one person for aqua class. And then the aqua class, and once again, it looks like y'all have some really great options and midship for that. Let's add gratuities to that. So it looks like your price for the aqua class is $1,017.29. And let's see what does that come up to be for 3 nights. Divided by 3 nights, it comes about to about $339. So that's more market rate. Like I said, you're getting, like I said, it's the aqua class. So like I said, you're getting access to the spa area. So if you're really into, getting that extra pampering type of ordeal, aqua classes for you. If you want a separate dining room with more specialty type of food, you have your own dining room at Blue. So those are the benefits for that. And then the last class of category for your room for this particular trip for one person. So I'm going to also share the prices with you all for 2 people. But with one person, so let me go back here to select your room. So the other room is the retreat, which is the suite. So let's just say that you was doing this by yourself. Okay, so I'm just going to start with a sky suite. And for anybody else that's interested, so I'm going to do a whole nother video one day on just when it comes to the spa, when it comes to the retreat, which is the first class. But I'll just give you the price for one of the rooms, okay? So with one of the rooms for the sky suite for the retreat, because you get more service, you have exclusive access to Lumine, which is the private dining room for the suites, and you also get like butler type of service as well. You also receive premium Wi-Fi and premium drink package as well when you have a suite. So for the suite will be $2,314.29 divided by 3 nights. That comes about to be $771 a night. So that's the first class service. The deposit for that is $209 because it's a retreat. It's the first class type of service. So those are the prices for the 3-night Key West in Bahamas Celebrity Reflection. Let me go back because I want to share with you all the pricing for 2 people. So if you want to, come with your spouse, y'all want to make this like a couples retreat, a couples like rest, for you and your spouse, and you want to, have that time to rest, refocus, all that I said, reflect, right? So let me go back to guests. So I have to add in the number of guests. So just give me a moment here. So I need to go back and change this up here on the number of guests. Oh, why is it not letting me do that? Come on, go back. Okay. So December 12th to December 15th. So let's go back to book. Let's book this one room. and 2 people in the room. Let's do 2 people in the room. And also, too, just depending on the sailing, I'm not sure if it's for this sailing or not, but also Celebrity do honor military discount and senior discount, 55 years and older. It just depends on the sailing, okay? So just keep that in mind, too. You may benefit from that as well. So let's just do the basic inside room. Just kind of show you what the price would be with 2 people, okay? So looks like, there's still some room left it looks like there's still room left on deck 8, deck 7, and deck 3. I would recommend probably booking on deck 7 or deck 8. So, because deck 3, that's where a lot of the activities and restaurants are at. But because there's only 3 decks that's left for the inside room. Like I said, the ship is selling really quickly right now. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to get on this ASAP. So for 2 people, you choose an inside room on deck 7. For 2 people, the total is $755.58. So $755.58 divided by 3 nights, that come out to be $251.86 for 2 people. So if y'all are splitting, so either you were a couple or you just, 2 friends or your siblings or, like I said, your couple, your friends, like either you want to make this a girls trip or a guys trip, or you want to make this a family trip. So there's cousins or auntie niece or uncle and nephew or grandparent, grandchild, doesn't matter, mother, daughter, father, son trip, however way you want to do this trip, with 2 people in a room, the total cost is $755.58, which is a really, really, really great deal. And the minimum deposit is $200 because it's $100 per person. So each one of you will be paying $100. And once again, you have the option of holding this room and holding this rate until this Friday, June 27th, because this rate right now is today's price. If you wait till tomorrow, Monday, June 23rd, I do not know, you do not know if this price is going to still stand. It could, or the price could be higher, or the price could be lower. Now, $755, let's break that down. So divided by 2 people, that brings it down to $377.79 for each person. So let's just say that you're going to make that $100 deposit either today, tonight, right? Or you're going to hold this reservation before 10 o'clock tonight. You would need to reach out to me. You need to reach out to me no later than 10 o'clock tonight. You need to reach out to me no later than 10 o'clock, because it's going to take me at least 15, 20 minutes to get you in the system, okay? So you got to give me some time, right? So you need to contact me by 10 o'clock this Sunday evening, to get you locked in. Now, you can pay the deposit, right, up front if you have it. Let's just say you're not going to have it until payday this upcoming Friday. Cool. So you subtract $100. That brings it down to $277 you will have left. And we said you will have 13 weeks to make your final payment. Final payment is September 28th of this year. So we want to divide that by 13. That brings it down to $21 a week, starting the first week of July. Because like I said, if you make that deposit of $100 either today or by this Friday, and then you want to make your payment starting the following week, $21 every week for 13 weeks. That's the lowest. Now, of course, you could pay this trip off sooner than that, right? Much sooner than that. That's it. That is a steal, my friends. That is a steal, my friends. A steal, my friends. Okay? So you need to jump on this. Now, of course, this is the lowest cost based on category, right? So this is the inside stateroom. So if you choose to get an ocean view room, if you choose to get a veranda, which is a balcony, if you choose to do the aqua class, or if you choose to do the retreat, which is suites, just note the pricing going to gradually go up. Okay, but I'm just showing with you the basic most standard and basic rate right now, right? So say if you want to spend a little bit of money in getting ocean view or get a veranda, you can do it, because like I said, right now, for like I said, for two people, it's $755.58. You split that by two, each person is responsible for $377. That's a steal, my friends. For 3 nights divided by three, for 3 nights you're paying $125.93, so $126 a night. Like this is a steal, my friends. This is a steal, and I encourage you all to jump on this deal ASAP, 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 ASAP. So with that as well, I want to share with you a couple more things here about celebrity reflection, because we're getting on the celebrity reflection for this. So like I said, we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we're going to Key West, and we're going to Bimini, Bahamas. So I want to share a few things about the ship reflection. Okay, so let's see here. So this is just an insert directly from celebritycruises.com. This is the consumer site. So quoted, set sail abroad, celebrity reflection, experience a vacation that brings some of the most amazing destinations in the world closer than you ever imagined. Relax in stylish accommodations and enjoy all of the award-winning onboard experiences that make our cruises so incredible. There's also an exclusive sanctuary for guests of the retreat, which includes private restaurant dining and 24/7 lounge. Enjoy dining options that include distinctive restaurants with menus crafted by chefs and the most awarded wine collection at sea. Our dedicated staff is there to tend to your every need. Enjoy endless ocean views, catch some sun, and play your favorite outdoor games on a half-acre of real grass at the Lawn Club, which is the top deck of the ship. So this area, you can play games. They have like a full like theater screen that you can watch movies throughout the day or at night. Then it states that then cap off the outdoor fun with delicious grilling specialties at the Lawn Club Grill, which is extra cost. You can also take your palate to new heights with exciting culinary experiences by our global culinary ambassador, Chef Daniel Ballou. Shop on luxury boutiques and invigorate your senses at the spa. Like I said, if you really like the spa type of atmosphere, I encourage you to book the Aqua class. From unforgettable spaces to world-class amenities and distinct features, you will rest and recharge the moment you set abroad. And that's what we're trying to get at for this December group with Reflect with Friends. We want you to be able to rest, recharge, reflect, refocus, all right? So you can process what happened throughout the year, process what happened with Thanksgiving, and get you ready to get through that last week before the Christmas holiday. Right. Also, with Celebrity Reflection is selling with Starlink, the world's most advanced broadband satellite internet, to bring you high-speed connectivity for a better on-board experience. Now, the occupancy with this, it holds 3,046 people. The tons they have, it's scaled at 125,366 tons. Length is 1,047 feet. Beam is 123 feet. All right. This is the celebrity reflection. So looking at the reviews directly on the website here, 5 stars. There's been 41,505 people rated at 5 stars. With 4 stars, it's been rated at 9,240 for people. Overall average customer rating out of 5 stars is a 4.7 rating. So fairly great rating. I've actually watched a lot of YouTube videos about this. I've done my training, of course, with Celebrity. People really share that both Celebrity Reflection and both Celebrity Silhouette, I believe they both have been refurbished. And I've also received information that take very good care of their ships. They take very good care of their ships. So I believe you're going to definitely enjoy Celebrity Reflection. So once again, make sure you contact me with that, my friends. So that's all I have right now when it comes to Celebrity Cruises. So once again, if you would like to book with me with the group, with the 2 groups that I'm hosting, the number 1 group that I'm hosting this year is November 15th through the 23rd, 2025. That's going to be selling with the Celebrity Silhouette. And we are leaving for Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades. We are going to Aruba, Bonaire Curacao, ABC Islands. Right, we will have a total of 4 days at sea, 3 days at the ABC Islands. All right. The deposit for that is $550. Your minimum deposit is $550, and that is due at the time of booking. So there's no holding with that particular group, because that group was originally booked back in last July, July 2024, and we are in crunch time right now because the last day that you can book is July 17th, is the absolute last day that you can choose to book. And honestly, if you choose to wait that long, you would need to make full payment as well. But as of today, June 22nd, you can make the initial minimum deposit of $550. Okay, you're locked in with the group rate. I have one more veranda balcony room at the group rate, which includes, once again, your room, your food, your entertainment, your taxes, your fees, your gratuities. It includes, of course, your transportation to the ports. It also includes your basic Wi-Fi and your classic drink package. Okay, so that's the number. That's group number 1. That's top tier friendship cruise. So if you're a friend of mine, feel free, let me know, join me. If you're listening to this and you have other friends of yours that would like to join, you think there would be a great fit for the trip, let me know. Let's go ahead and get booked for that, okay? It's for 8 nights. You will not be disappointed. We're going to have a great time, okay? But you need to reach out to me to make that direct booking, because if you go on the website yourself or you call Celebrity yourself, you are on your own. I am not your travel agent if you don't do it through me. The second group this year is with Celebrity Reflection in December 12th to the 15th. It's for 3 nights, December 12th to the 15th, okay? 3 nights. We're going to Key West, Florida, and we're going to Bimini, Bahamas. We're leaving from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we're coming back to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, okay? So, like I said before, the deposit is, depending on if you're going to stay in the inside room, the ocean view room, or the balcony or the veranda, is $100 per person deposit. But if you choose to stay in the aqua class or the retreat, the suites, your deposit will be higher. All right. But for the second group trip, because right now we are in a summer sale right now, they're allowing me to hold your room for up until next Friday, up until this Friday, to make your deposit if you do not have your deposit of $100 today. All right. So it's a really great deal. It's a really, really, really great deal, fam. So once again, you could contact me at 757-685-2977. My email is beautifultravel247@gmail.com. That's beautiful, BEAUTIFULTRAVEL247 at gmail.com. All right. So that's what we have so far with Celebrity Cruises. So I already shared with Celebrity Cruises with you. Another thing I want to share with you all really quick too is if you're choosing to go to Africa right now, I've been working on a Africa trip for an old friend of mine, from an old college friend of mine. And I have some really great quotes for you all. If you're also interested, you might as well jump on them right now while I'm working on it, okay? So right now I have a partnership with Culture Holidays. All right, so they work alongside of travel agents, and I had to get approved from them. So I am able to book with them, and so they're a really great partner when it comes to Africa tours of travel, right? So I just want to share a few things with you concerning um, some quotes that I have with Culture Holidays, as well as Azamara, which is a cruise line that actually goes to Africa as well. So I just want to share a couple of those with you all as you're deciding to do things. And like I said, the pricing um, is the pricing that I'm not going to necessarily share the pricing today on that, because I did these quotes about a week or so ago, so it's not going to be necessarily the same. Like, it's not going to be necessarily the same right now. Okay, so okay, I'm just going to share some things about Africa right now. Okay, if you would like to go to Africa either this year or next year. Okay, so there's still some, as far as I know, I believe there's still some availability this year and in 2026 for Africa, right? So let's just say that you're choosing to go to South Africa. Okay, now the things that I'm sharing with you is based on my partnership with Culture Holiday. They specialize in African travel. Okay, so the cool thing about Culture Holiday, they require a minimum deposit of $200 a person, which is great. Okay, so when it comes to travel, you would notice that deposits varies. It just depends on the type of travel. It depends on what you're planning on doing. It depends on the type of year. It depends on about promotionals, things like that, right? But with Culture Holiday, they have a minimum deposit of $200 per person for their package deals, which I find to be really, really great. Okay. Because I have found, with other types of travel, sometimes your deposit, like I said, for the cruise in November, the deposit is $550, right? The other selling is $100. I know a trip for Italy, the deposit was like $550. So it just depends. But when it comes particular to Culture Holiday, the minimum deposit is $200 per person, right? So let's just say that you're thinking about going to South Africa. Okay, let's just say you're thinking about going to South Africa. So the best time for my research, what I've noticed so far, I've seen, if anybody want to comment or whatnot on these things about Africa, or you have any tips as well that you want to give, you can. But from the research that I have been doing when it comes to Africa, so with South Africa, best time to travel is May to September. This is considered the dry season. June to August is considered the winter. Then you have July to November is the ideal season to go. Then September to November is the shoulder season. Then November to February is the raining season. So best time to go will be May to September, or you want to go July to November, or possibly November to November is that time frame. Okay. So give me one moment. I got to check on something really quick here. I'm kind of doing laundry. I got my dryer just went off. So give me a moment. All right. So this one particular tour is called The Essence of South Africa. And so the great thing about Culture Holiday is that they have a really great layout of the itineraries, okay? So this is just an example, okay? Of course, this is always dependent on the exact time that you're trying to go. At this moment, the pricing varies right now between 3,000 3,000 to about, it ranges right now. Yeah, it ranges right now to about $3,100 to about $4,100. All right. That's the price range at this moment in time. All right. So day one, you arrive. This is for 7 nights and 8 days. 7 nights and 8 days. And the pricing varies. The pricing varies between $3,100 and $4,100. Okay. And then, so you arrive at Cape Town. And then day two, you have a Cape Town full day city tour. All right. And then you have accommodations at the Southern Sun Cape Sun or a similar accommodation. Day three, you have a Cape Town full day peninsula tour. And if you're interested in these, I have a detailed description of our itinerary. I'm not going to read through the full details of that because we'll be here all night, but I'm just giving you like a brief overview of the itinerary. So if you're interested in this, I can send this to you via email and you can go through all this information. Then day 4, you have Cape Town free day, so you can plan your own things that day. Then day 5, Cape Town to Kruger by flight, so you'll be going to another place. So what you'll be doing, you'll be arriving there, and then you'll be going to the day 6. You'll be going on a scheduled game drive in Kruger National Park. So like more of a safari type of tour. And then day 7, you will be going to Kruger to Johannesburg via Platte River Canyon. And then day 8, you will be leaving Johannesburg. Okay, so that's 7 days. That's a 7-night, 8 days. It's called Essence of South Africa. That pricing ranges between $3,100 to $4,100 per person. Minimum deposit is $200. Another great tour for South Africa is called the Grand Tour. So I'm waiting for this to come up. So I have links for each one of these that I can share this with you all if you're interested in African travel or for South Africa travel. So with this one, you will have trip overview is 8 days. You go to 3 cities, Cape Town, Sun City, and Plansburg. You have 7 breakfast meals included. You have 4 stays in Southern Sun Cape Sun or similar, Turnberry Boutique Hotel or similar, another hotel, Radisson Blue Hotel in Port Elizabeth. This is a 5-star rating trip. This group size is small to medium group tours for guided excursions. And then independent travel options are available for free exploration days. Convenient transfer, and cozy AC coaches or car. So breakdown of the days. Like I said, I'm not sharing every detail. I can send you the links to these for sure. I can send you the links to these itineraries, and you get a full picture of the itinerary. All right. So day 1, you arrive to Cape Town. Day 2, you have a Cape Town full day peninsula tour. Day 3, you have a Cape Town half day city tour. Day 4, Cape Town and another place, I can't pronounce the name of it. Day 5, full day tour of another place in South Africa. Day 6, like a free day. And then day 7 and day 8. Okay, so that is Grand Tour of South Africa. It's a very detailed itinerary, I promise you. I'm just doing a brief overview. Then we have The next tour for South Africa is called Big Five Adventures. This is 6 nights, 7 nights. The cost for this is between $2,600 to $3,900 per person. Minimum deposit is $200. So we have day 1, arrive into Cape Town. Day 2, Cape Town half-day city tour. Day 3, Cape Town full-day peninsula tour. Day 4 is a free day. Day 5 is Cape Town to Hazy View. The flight's not included in that. Then we have day 6, full day scheduled game drive, which is like a safari experience. And then you have day 7, morning game drive, like another safari. And then you depart from there as well. So that is the Big 5 adventures in South Africa. And then if you want to go to Morocco, I have a couple options for Morocco if you want to go to Morocco. This one is called the Moroccan Tales Trip. So I'm just waiting for this to come up. The Moroccan Tales Trip. Very detailed itinerary, okay? I'm just giving you a brief overview. So you have 7 days. One city is Casablanca. 6 breakfast meals are included in the stay. You have 3 different stays, 3 different places you will stay. 5-star rating. Group size, small to medium group tours for guided excursions. Independent travel options are available for free exploration days. Transfer into convenient transfer and cozy AC coaches or car. Breakdown of the schedule. Day 1, you arrived at Casablanca arrival, hotel check-in. Day 2, Casablanca and another place, I can't pronounce the name. Then day 3, another place in Morocco. Day 4, then you have city tours. You have some history stuff you're going to be doing. So yeah, if you're interested in a Morocco Tales trip, let me know. And then you have the mystical Moroccan trip. I'm going to pull that link up as well. You know, it takes a little bit for the links to come up. You just have to wait for it because they will come up. So this is for 8 nights and 9 days. And for this is more a lot of visiting. This is more like a historical type of tour guide. You're going to be going to a lot of different places. You're going to be visiting a lot of different museums with this. So let's see here. Yeah, just going to be exploring a lot of different historical sites. So you're pretty much going to be like in a different place like each day, a lot of traveling around, but that's going to be for 8 nights, 9 days. Now, I'm not able to share the price with you because this is, you have to let me know if it's really something you want to do, and I have to contact the representative to give you the price. Some of these doesn't give you the price up front. You have to specifically request for it, but some of them do. Now, let's say you want to go to Ghana. Let's see here. Oh, let's hear that about Morocco. Going back to Morocco really quick. Best time to travel is March to May, and September to November. The off season is December to February, right? So that's for Morocco. Ghana, best time to travel is October to March. October to March is the best time to visit Ghana. So one of the tours is called Culture Ghana Trip. And this is for 7 nights and 8 days. The pricing for that is between $4,000 and $5,300 per person. So it ranges between $4,000 to $5,300 per person. Deposit, of course, is $200. So you arrive day 1 in Accra. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Then you have sightseeing on day 2. Day 3, it looks like you're doing some history touring at museums and key sites. You also, day 4, you're doing a full day tour of another city. And then day 5, you're doing like there's like a ceremony that's going to be going on, some history, things, a key site that you're going to be visiting. Day 6 will be a national park as well. And then you'll be visiting a castle, like more once again, more of a historical museum type of ordeal, learning about the slave trade on day 7. Day 8, you will be leaving from there. All right, so that is called the Cultural Ghana trip. That's 7 nights, 8 days. That is ranging between $4,000 and $5,300. And like I said, if you're interested in any of these itineraries, I will definitely forward these links to you. I'll be glad to share this with you. Okay? Because I'm just giving you a brief overview. You can go through and look at each day and see exactly what to be expected, what's going to be happening on each day. This is, yeah. Okay, so this one is similar, but it's a little bit different. This is called Explore Ghana. This is for 5 nights and 6 days. This tour costs between $3,600 and $5,200 per person, $200 deposit. So you arrive in Accra. Then day 2, you have some sightseeing. Day 3, you will be traveling to another city by flight. Of course, flight is not included. Then you have a boat cruise on day 4. Day 5, you'll be going to a national park in Cape Coast Castle. And then day 6, you will be leaving Accra. And then, let's see here. I got a few more for you all too. So let's say you want to go to Kenya. I got some Kenya quotes for you too. Let's say you want to go to Kenya. Best time to go visit Kenya is between the month of June to October. June to October is the best time to go visit Kenya. So we have something called the Magical Kenya 6 nights. Magical Kenya, that will be 6 nights, 7 days. That can range between $3,400 to $5,100. So between $3,400 and $5,100. Okay. So you first will arrive to Nairobi first day. Second day, you'll be going to a national park. Day 3, you'll be going to day 2 of the same national park. Then day 4, you'll be going to another national park. And then day 5, you'll be going to Masai Mara National, which is a national reserve. It says offering wonderful sceneries of plenty of games, well known for the spectacular annual migration. So, okay. So really some great outdoor activities. So day 6, we'll be going to that same national reserve, which is great. So it seems like you don't have to necessarily be rushed. You'll have plenty of time to go through these national parks and national reserves, which is great. That sounds like a really great itinerary, to be honest with you guys. Magical Kenya, 6 nights, 7 days. That's going for $3,400 and $5,100 as of today. Once again, like I said, today's price is not tomorrow's price. And then we have another itinerary for Kenya. This is called Classic Kenya Adventure. And the best time to go is between, like I said, between June and October. This is for 7 nights. And the pricing is approximately $5,400 per person for this itinerary, 7 nights. And let's see what we're doing here. So day 1, you're arriving to Nairobi. Day 2, you're going to Nairobi to Samburu National Reserve into the wild. Day 2 continues. Day 3, you will be going to a national reserve, a day of discovery. Day 4, you'll be going to another reserve. Day 4, that was day 4. Day 5, you'll be doing a tour by water. And then, yeah. And then day 6, you'll be going to another reserve. There's going to be some game viewing, like safari viewing. And day 7, a day of ultimate safari adventure. And then day 8, you will be leaving Kenya if you choose to. So that sounds like a really great itinerary too. Classic Kenya adventure. That sounds like a really great itinerary. And then we have another itinerary with Kenya, which is wildlife, Kenya and Zanzibar. So it's two countries in one. This is for 8 nights. And it looks like the price is between $5,200 and $5,300 per person. And let's see here. So day 1, you arrive to Nairobi. Day 2, you'll be going to a national reserve. Day 3, you'll be going to a national park. Day 4, you'll be going to another national reserve. Day 5, national reserve. Day 6, you will be flying to Zanzibar. The flight is not included. Day 7, you will be at Zanzibar just for a day of leisure and relaxation. Really beautiful place. And then day 9, you will be going back home. So that sounds like a really great itinerary too, to be honest with you guys. And then we will have another itinerary with Kenya. This is Kenya Adventures trip. So this is 5 nights, 6 days. This is between $2,700 and $4,000. So between $2,700 and $4,000 per person. Day 1, you arrive to Nairobi. Day 2, you'll be going to a national reserve. Day 3, national reserve. Day 4, national reserve. Day 5, national reserve, which is great. And then you go back. So that's really focused more so on just nature on that tour. It's a shorter tour. And then we have Kenya Adventures trip, another quote that I have on here. This is 5 nights, 6 days. This ranges from $2,700 to $4,000 per person. So day 1, you arrive to Nairobi. Day 2, you go to the National Reserve. Day 3, National Reserve. Day 4, National Reserve. Day 5, National Reserve. Okay, so very similar to the other one. And then Tanzania, we have 3 quotes for Tanzania. Best months to visit is June through October. So we have Tanzania Serene Wildlife Trip. This is a shorter trip. This is 3 nights. Let's wait for it to load up for us. So this is 3 nights, 4 days. So day 1, you arrive and you are going to be at the national park. You're going to be at another national park, day 2. In day 3, you'll be at another national park that's loaded with elephants. And in day 3, you're going to be national park, and day 4, you'll leave. So it's more of a shorter trip. And the pricing for that is around average $2,700. But like I said, this is just an estimate. Then the other one for Tanzania is Tanzania Inspiring Safari. And this is also ranging between $4,500 and $4,600. Tanzania Inspiring Safari. This is for 5 nights, 6 days. So day 1, you arrive. Day 2, you will go on a full day game driver tour, which is safari. Then you will do another, day 3, you do another full day game drive. Day 4, another game drive. Day 5, you will be going to, let's look here. You'll be going on another safari trip. Day 6, you will be leaving. Okay. And these tours include your housing accommodation. All right. So you'll be staying either like a hotel, a boutique hotel, or like a lodge. So your tours and your housing accommodation will be included. And depending on the tour, some of your meals may also be included on that too. The other Tanzania link that I have is Tanzania Expedition Trip. This is for 5 nights. 5 nights and 6 days. Day 1, you arrive to the airport, of course. Day 2, you will be going to a national park. Day 3, you'll have a full day game drive. All right. Game drive is at one of the national parks where you're doing like a safari. Then day 4 is another game drive, full day. Day 5 is a half-day crater tour, which is another safari. And then day 6, you leave. So those are for Tanzania. And then I have a couple quotes for Zimbabwe. So June and July, from the research that I found, the weather turns colder at nights as the winter sets in. Take plenty of layers as temperatures get down to freezing. June marks the return of the wildlife to pumped water holes in Hangwagi. Then August and September, the days are bright and clear with barely a cloud in the sky. Temperatures fall at night and sightings are continuous. Then in the month of October, the days are heating up with temperatures reaching well into the 90s. Wildlife sightings are also at the peak as the dry season ends. So it sounds like the best times to come is like August and September. So with that, the Zimbabwe trip, let me pull this up here. This is Exotic Victoria Falls tour. Okay, why it's not coming up? Not sure why it's not loading. Okay, so day 1, you arrive to the airport. Day 2, you'll be at Guided Falls Tour, Zimbabwe, on the Zimbabwe side. Day 3, you will be in Botswana, so another safari trip. Day 4, you will be doing a helicopter flight tour, and then day 5, you go back home. So it's a shorter trip. It's only 4 nights. And then the other one, the last one for Zimbabwe, the pricing is on average about $3,500. And in 7 days, 3 cities, you get 6 of your breakfast meals included. Transportation transfers like in cars and coaches. Of course, your accommodations. There are going to be some touring, some national parks. I see some school and village tours and some national reserves. So that's another great trip too. So that's what I have so far. So right now I have a total of, let me count this. It's 9 plus 8. So I have 17. African land tours itinerary quotes that I can send to you all to overview for yourself, and let me know if you're interested in any of those. I have 17 land-based itineraries for Africa, for South Africa, for Morocco, Ghana, and Kenya, Tanzania, Zimbabwe. All right. And then I also have some few ideas for some of you that may be interested in a cruise, a luxury African cruise, that some of you may be interested in. So let's see here what we have here. So we have One for, how many nights is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have a 14 night starting in Cape Town, South Africa. You go to Port Elizabeth. You go to Durban, South Africa. You go to Richards Bay, South Africa. You go to Madagascar. You go to Porte des Galettes, Reunion, Port Louis, Maritas. So that's an option. 13 night. So that's, I think that's like a 13-night African cruise, Maritas, Madagascar, and South Africa. So that's an option. Like I said, these pricing, even if there's anything available, this is what Azamara Cruises. Azamara Cruises. I am credentialed to book with Azamara Cruises. Right now, it looks like they have some, they call it Club Ocean View staterooms. Right now, they have pricing at about $5,100 right now per person. Then they have the Club Interior stateroom, which is about $4,100 at this moment. Like I said, the pricing is up and down. And then we also have another cruise itinerary, which is 15-night cruise. It's called the Africa Cruise, Cape Town, Durban, Port Louis. All right. So it's going to the same places I just mentioned to you all. It's just a 15-night instead of a 13-night. Like for an example, the last time I checked this about a week ago, it's been about a week ago when the last time I checked, about a week or 2 weeks ago. There was still availability for the Club Interior room, and that was averaging about $39,000 a night. Then you have the Club Ocean View room, which is averaging about $4,100 a night, which is still available. The Club Veranda, which is like a balcony, is filling up quick. That's averaging up about $4,800 at the moment. Then you have the Club Veranda Plus, which is averaging about $5,200 per person. Then you have the Club Continent Suite, which is filling up quick, which is averaging about $6,700 per person. Then you have the Club Spa Suite, which is about $9,400 at the moment. And you have the Club Ocean Suite, which is about $10,400 on average right now, which is almost gone. The Club Royal Owner Suite is actually sold out for this itinerary. This is actually for the ending of the year, December 2025 to January 2026 itinerary. And then we have another itinerary for 18-night African cruise, Canary Islands and Namibia. So we have Club Ocean View running at $4,200, Club Veranda room running about $4,900, Club Veranda Plus about $5,200. Club Continent Suite is sold out. Club Spa Suite is sold out. Club Ocean Suite is sold out. Club Royal Owner Suite is sold out. So people are doing cruises in Africa. I don't know if y'all ever knew that, and it fills up quick. Okay, this fills up quick, folks. So let me know if you're interested of possibly doing a cruise to Africa. I have some things that I can share with you all directly from Azamara to kind of help you with deciding if you want to do a cruise with Azamara. So it says, is there an additional cost for shore excursions? It says yes, there's a small fee for each of Azamara shore excursions tour to cover the cost of admission to attractions, transportation, and other associated tour fees. Okay, all add-ons must be paid within 72 hours of being added to the reservation. Okay. Some things I know some people are hesitant about cruises, but there's some information directly from Azamara Cruises. They want you to know that our ships have stabilizers. States, rest assured, our ships are thoughtfully designed with specialized stabilizers to provide you with the smoothest sailing possible, minimizing the chances of seasickness. For those who may be more prone to motion sickness, we recommend bringing over the counting remedies or wristbands that can help alleviate discomfort and ensure you fully enjoy your voyage. All explorers welcome. We believe traveling is for everyone, and we are a destination-focused cruise line catering to those who seek to explore and learn more about different cultures. Whether you are an adventurous explorer or prefer a more relaxed environment, we offer a wide range of options and activities to suit every individual's interests and preferences. Embark as an explorer, as a return as a storyteller. One-time payment, endless experiences. Our cruisers seamlessly combine multiple destination experiences while eliminating the need for costly hotel stays and transfers. Moreover, you'll enjoy the convenience of all-inclusive meals and beverages. This says including alcohol. I don't advocate for alcohol, but that's what it says. Along with exclusive cultural events like our amazing celebrations, plus much more. We find the hidden gems for you. Our small ships offer the unique advantage of reaching off the beaten path, destinations that larger cruise ships can't access. Additionally, our carefully curated shore excursions take you to hidden gems known only to the locals, allowing you to immerse yourself in authentic cultural experiences that go beyond the typical tourist hotspots. All right. And let's see here. So it says it's every restaurant dining are included in the price of voyage. So it tells us that Club World Owner Suite, Club Ocean Suite, and Club Continent Suite guests can dine in any of our 6 restaurants without additional cost. For all other guests, there is a subcharge of $49.95 per person to dine in our specialty restaurants, Prime, Sea, and Equilina, while our other 4 restaurants are included in the price of voyage. So if you're just doing like the basic fares, you're going to have 4 complimentary restaurants to eat at during those voyages, okay? And it seems like you get more of an inclusive package. Like when you get your food, you also get your drinks, okay? Also, too, they state more hours in port than most cruise lines with late nights, overnights, and double night stays in ports. We give our guests ample time to immerse themselves in each destination at their own pace or even venture beyond the shore. With more time to explore, you can discover where locals go for a happy hour, take a day trip to a nearby town. The possibilities are endless. Let's see here. Also, too, a cool thing that I found very interesting with Azamara Cruises, they state that there's no need to overpack because they say the laundry room is our best kept secret. Whether you have a pesky stain on your shirt or want to freshen up on your clothes after a day on land, you can head to our self-service laundry room where you might just find yourself making a friend or two. Detergent is included. Our crew is the best, as they say at Zamara. They says they're not just friendly and approachable, but you might even catch the captain sipping a morning coffee or creating a familiar and laid-back small ship experience where the crew feels like one big happy family. All right. And it also says that if you're traveling with a large group, they says, can I organize a group tour excursion? It says, yes, your group of 16 or more guests may choose a private tour from our regular program, or you can customize the tour based on your group's interests, hobbies, and budget. And then it says, are the shore excursions led by Azamara staff? They state shore excursions are led by knowledgeable and experienced guides who work with reputable, local, independent operators. The exceptions are cycling and Azamara Chef Experience Tours, which are led by Azamara staff. Okay. It says, can I take more than one shore excursion in one port? That depends on how much time you want to have in port and what shore excursions are offered in a particular place. Generally, we recommend one shore excursion per port to allow plenty of time to explore on your own and to allow for spontaneity play a hand in your experience. Okay. Another thing too, things to know about Azamara. They state that you never wait in line. It states that our small ships carry a maximum of 700 passengers, ensuring you will never have to wait in line or rush to grab a table. Additionally, we have designed our ships to foster connections between like-minded travelers, allowing you to explore the world and make new friends along the way. Also, it tells us never a dull moment on board. From spa days and white night celebrations to cultural performances and cocktails at the Atlas Bar, your journey with us will be filled with unforgettable experiences from day to night. Also, too, drinks are free all day, every day. never-ending food options. Azamara, every meal is a fine dining experience featuring dishes and flavors inspired by the destinations. Our skilled chefs use high quality and fresh ingredients to create culinary delights, including unique offerings for those with special food requirements. Okay. Some of their things they like for guests to know that's not familiar with Azamara. All they say always included. So what's always included is a variety of dining venues and room service, drinks, all day and night, signature amazing evenings, unlimited self-service laundry, and tips and gratuities. Also, they say that always expected overnights and extended destination days, unique and iconic destinations, no hassle, no crowds, warm, attentive service. So that's Azamara. Azamara travels to Africa. So now y'all know something new. Okay, y'all know something new. Azamara Cruises, they go to Africa. So let me know if you have any questions or comments, concerns with that. I believe that includes my live stream for this evening. I know I've been on here for quite some time today, but I hope you gained the information that you need to gain. Once again, at this current moment, I am working on an African group trip. Either that's going to be by land or that's going to be by cruise. We're still trying to decide on that, but if this interests you, anything I may mention, I'll be more than willing to forward these quotes to you or these itineraries to you. Like I said, I have a total of 17 African based land tour quotes, and I have a few ideas for the Azamara. I have a brief overview when it comes to Azamara cruise. Okay, so if that's something you're interested in, about if you want to travel to Africa either this year or next year, 2025 or 2026, I can help you do that as well. Okay, and looking at the price, even for the cruise, looking at the price, I think that's more than reasonable. We're talking about anywhere between 13 to 15 nights, and you can do that for under $5,000. I think that's a really, really great deal, fam. Really great deal, to be honest with you. Okay, so let me know. Once again, you could contact me by phone, call me, leave me a voicemail, text message me at 757-685-2977. My number again is 757-685-2977. My email is beautifultravel247@gmail.com. Beautifultravel247@gmail.com. That's BEAUTIFUL travel TRAVEL 247@gmail.com. And I look forward to hearing from you all soon. I hope this was helpful for you. I'm looking forward to filling up these cruises for November, December. And I look forward to you all booking with me for African travel as well. So I'll talk to you all later. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. I have a very busy week ahead of me for sure. So that's why I'm trying to get this information to you all this Sunday night, because I know my schedule is going to be quite full Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Thursday. Actually, for the following week, I have a lot of trainings I have to do in this upcoming week. So I'm trying to give you all an opportunity to make contact and book these trips. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all so much. And I'll see y'all soon. All right. Y'all take care. God bless. I see you. Goodbye, YouTube.